What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Stoneblock 2. So, we finally killed the dragon. Well, the ender chicken, but it gives us the dragon drop. So, let's go ahead and let's see. So, I killed it a couple more times. I got a couple more hearts. Some of them did get like destroyed with stuff because of like explosions and then me just having a hard time over there without like good armor. We had to make extra armor, but we did farm them. So now we have, I'm going to make these one by one because I want to see how strong these are. 20 toughness, 12 armor, and this is 2010, which is really, really good, by the way. Actually, I want to do this one right here first, and then the boots are going to be last. So now, when we have the full set on, which is going to be awesome, we should get 80 armor toughness and 36 overall armor with over 2000 durability on our helmet, and our boots are pretty good too. So let's enchant this now. Whoa. Okay. This does look like some pretty cool armor. Alright, so take a look at it, what it looks like before we enchant it. Let me actually take that away. So that's before enchantment. And now we are fully enchanted. This armor does look really, really cool. So let me go over the enchantments because we added a couple of new ones. Let's start with the most important one first, which would be the chest piece. We added blast resistance since we are fighting the ender chicken and it blows up everything in our area. We did add last stand. What that's going to do is that will prevent us from dying if we get down to 0 hearts, and it will instead take damage out of our experience. At level 2, if this is working right, it should only take 1 experience every time we get hit after we get down to no hearts. So this should keep us alive, and since we have like almost 1,000 experience, probably more if I actually like did it, this will this should keep us alive for a long time. We shouldn't be able to die. Now, I don't know if it's working. Sometimes it doesn't work in Modpacks, and I hardly ever get to the point where I'm gonna die. So we'll see. I'm not gonna really test it because I don't think I'll die, but just in case, it's always good to have a backup plan, right? So we have blast resistance as well on our leggings because these two have the highest durability. So I want these two to get blast resistance since they're gonna get smashed. On our feet, we got repellent 4 that just came with the extra enchantment. I went for protection 4 on here, and then we added unbreaking soulbound. Depth striders will allow us to move in water a little bit better, and then of course it has multi jump, which I don't even know if I'm gonna need, but it might be cool to have. It came with it. And then on our hat, we added Aqua Affinity. That should allow us to mine faster when we're flying, since we are going to be flying a lot now. It added Repellent, which has a chance to teleport mobs away when they hit us. Now, I don't know if that works on bosses, but if it does, that's going to be an interesting one, because it might teleport it like into a rock or something where it gets killed. I don't know. Alright guys, so we need a new projectile weapon. Our bow is good, but it's not fast enough at killing the boss. At least not as fast as I know we can kill it. So we have a couple of quick options. First, I saw this right here, where it pretty much tells me I can add or I can imbue my bow, which means it should make it stronger. So let's craft one of these and see what this actually does. An imbuing station. We can put it right here. What does this do? So it says slowness. Does that mean that the mob will move slower or will it attack slower? I want to try it. So let's go like that. Let's grab some soul sand, which I should have in. It's not in that one? Oh, it's in this one. And then what am I supposed to do with this thing? Let's see. Where'd you go? So imbuing your bow is you gotta place an ingredient and a bow and then apply a redstone signal. So there's the ingredient, there's the bow, there is the button with the redstone, and there we go. It, I'm pretty sure it worked. Let's see, bow, Imbue slowness 20. Can I do it again? Give me, no. Okay. So how slow does this make it? Huh. It says powers with an S. So can I add multiple? No, you can only add one. Now, invisibility, does that mean I'm completely invisible to the mob that I hit? Alright, guys. So, I want to test this out. And in order to do that, I need to craft something that we need to craft anyways. And that is not seared bricks. Which one am I looking for? This one right here. Tum, tum, tum. Tum, tum, tum. What do you guys think I looked up the dragon for? I looked it up for this right here. We're gonna make a spawner. What am I missing? Oh, I thought I had the dragon stuff in my inventory. Guess not. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. So that makes a monster spawner, correct? So what do we do with this beautiful monster spawner? If we right click this, it tells us right over here that we can make a, where's the thing? This isn't what I want. I want the other machine. Uh, let's see. Entity can be changed with a spawner changer or by being broken and combined with a soul vial. Okay, hold on. Let me see spawner changer. What do I need for that? So the spawner changer, I have, I can easily make this, right? This is just the iron. Oh, this needs an empower. Erg. Do I want to do it this way or do I want to do it this way? This one requires me to get vibrant, which is super easy. What about this Z logic controller? Slice and dice needs silicone, which I can make. This is probably an easier way because I don't have to make that many machines. Here we go. So we have this right here that we need. We need the dye blend. The only new thing that I've added so far, like everything else is super easy to craft. Like you guys would know how to do all of this from what we already do, is going to be grabbing this solarium ingot and then putting it in the pulverizer to crack to get the soul powder. That's how you get this stuff right here. Everything else you guys know how to do. Actually, I already had the whole stupid setup right here. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart sometimes. We already had everything ready. So the last thing we needed was a head, and since we have a bunch of Enderman heads, I'm going to use the Enderman head. So now if I press this little button right here, that's going to auto put it all together. These were really easy to make. You just need the alloy. And now we have a slice and dice. So this does require a couple of things. If I remember correctly, I need shears. And we also need an axe. Do I have sticks in here? Probably not. There's our axe. Ta-dum. So we're just missing a capacitor in order for this machine to work. Alright guys, so in order to make this octatic capacitor, we need to do a little bit of stuff. We just need to get this vibrant alloy, which I'm pretty sure there's an easy way to do this, which is just the energetic alloy and this right here. So this is all we need to do, and we already have this, right? But I'm going to do it, instead of doing it this way, I want to make a bunch of it. So we're going to do it in here. So we need this, and then we need this. In order to get this, we want to go over here. So we need redstone, gold, and glowstone. So let's throw it all in there. That should all fit with plenty of space, right? Yeah, we still got plenty of room in there. Nice. And here we go. This is almost done. Ta-da! So now we have this bad boy right here. And I'm making a little bit more in there too. I just needed more redstone. So now we can take this over here. We can go like this. We can get these bad boys. We can go like this. We should be able to just go like this. And what am I missing? Wow. Wow, that is an easy thing for us to get. So now we have octatic capacitors, which means we can use the one that we have from over here, because I know I had one over here. So now this one is fair game because we can craft them. And with this beautiful thing in here, this machine is now getting power. It can hold 0.5 mil. So let's add our tools. Dum, 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 dum. And what do we need for this? We need to break this spawner, I believe, because this is a normal spawner. It shows a pig. I don't actually think it... I don't know if the pig would have actually worked. It might have. Alright, so the things that we can craft right now. We can craft this Z-Logic controller. Solarium, silicone, redstone, and a head. We already can do that. So we grabbed one from our loot crates because since we can craft it, it's fair game. And we can craft it. That's super easy. Just want to save some time. Next, we need to grab, I think that's it actually. And I went ahead and I just crafted one just because I don't like to do it without actually crafting it myself. So the next thing we need is a soul binder. Let's go like this. What are we missing? Just a bunch of heads. And we get the heads from our mobs. So we now have a soul binder. Do I have the capacitor? Yeah. And this is the soul we want right here, a withered skeleton, because they drop some pretty good loot like their heads, which we need so we can create a different type of mob farm setup. So let's put this thing right here for now. We will change this. I'm pretty sure I need to set one of these bad boys in there. Then I can go like that, like that. Use experience, which I have hundreds of it. That's not a problem. There we go. For some reason up here it gave me the percentage, and right here it wouldn't actually show me. Oh, this is the levels that it has. Okay, my bad. And this thing is powering up. Cool. So we get this back, and now we have this. And what does this say? Combine with a powered spawner in an anvil to set spawn type. Cool, we can do that. So powered spawners. These are not empty, so I'm guessing it's probably all the same recipe. So far, what are we missing? We are missing a head. That's easy. A soul machine chassis. I can make that really easily. I just need to get this one because I should still have a bunch of that, like dust or whatever, somewhere over here. And then, yeah, the blend is right here. And then we need, what was the other thing? These right here, which require these right here, which I don't know if I have any of those nuggets. So, oh, my bad. We're gonna need multiple because we need 16 of those, which because we need 2 of these. So in here we need to go bam, bam. Come to our beautiful wall, grab one of those. Now that we grabbed all of the junk, all the good stuff, we can go like this. So now we go to an anvil, which we have one here. If we go, does it matter which way we put it though for science? It does matter, guys. Remember, even if you try to do it the other way, it wouldn't work. But yeah, you have to do it this way. And it's going to cost us 16 levels. Now, what does this do? Supply with power to activate. Upgrade with capacitors to increase speed and energy uses. Usage. Storage. Cool. So do I have another 8? Yes. So what do we need now? We need a way to give this energy, which we already have a beautiful setup over here. Now, I'm actually wondering, do I want to do something a little bit reckless and actually grab 2 of these so I can give it double the energy? I mean, I can always bump this up. I don't want to though. I like keeping it the way it is. But I could probably give 2 faces of this thing energy, right? Alright. This area needs to be switched out. So, this is how we're going to do it. If you guys remember, those fans have upgrades. So I cannot stand on top of this block. I don't even think I can stand under this block. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go down 2 blocks right here. But before we do that, we do need to turn this off because I don't want that thing to kill me because it'll kill me instantly. So if we're down here, we should be safe. So let me clear this out and I'll show you how we're going to set this up. So here's the important part. We can set this spawner in different locations. The way I want to set it up is I want this spawner to be set up floating in the sky, but also be able to work with the mobs. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 off of that fan. That's going to allow us to put it right here in the middle. What this does is this allows the mob to move underneath it and over it. So now we will grab these 2. We'll make sure we keep them in the right spot. I don't think I'll need that. So let's put these like this. We'll set this one to the right. So I should just be able to go like that. We'll set this one to the left. And now that will spawn in those mobs. And there'll also be a chance for other mobs to spawn on top of them. which is fine. I don't really think anything will spawn on top of there that'll be an issue. So now I'm going to fill up the floor with everything like this except for this one grass block that we're going to put right there because I do want the floor to be grass. That's going to be for cows, chickens, pigs. They should be able to spawn in this area now with this setup. And then there was just this right here. So now that that's on, we can click it, insert our stuff. So I did lower this one block. I did leave that glowstone in there because I don't know if this actually has to worry about the mobs actually being affected by the lighting. So we'll find out. And the last thing we forgot to do after I closed it all up is add this right here. So now this is getting no power because I disconnected them because I didn't want this to happen. So let's try that again. Yeah, I don't like it up there, and I don't think it'll work actually. I think the fan right there would be blocked, but instead I put it on the floor. I don't know, it didn't look right up there for some reason. I just didn't like it. And there we go. We're starting to get the drops. Now I did put this whole setup. I put the trophies in here for now, because I don't really want to add everything. I was lazy. So these are this is so far the first batch. Now there is a big problem. The problem is that thing's getting energy really slow. So let me speed it up and see what happens. Alright guys, I'm going to do some research and try to figure out what's a better way of doing this, and I think this might be our hope over here. So we're going to craft this right here. So if we go like this, here we go. So this mod pack, I don't know why the thing is like that. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. Anyways, this is what we want right here. We need to get a broken spawner and put it together with a wyvern core, which we can craft. That is this thing right here. So in order to craft this, we need to craft a bunch of these. What are we missing? A bunch of gold. So I am going to craft 11 of those because why not? And then I should just be missing, don't I have these? We do. They were in the other area. Okay, cool. So we get 2 of these now. So all we have to do is make a quick spawner. Let's just make one. I don't think I need that many of them. Let's clear that out. Grab this. I think we can just break this because that makes the other spawner. Now that this is broken, I should be able to go like this. That makes this spawner right here. Boom. So we need to grab another soul vial with the right soul. Alright, so I did it. I got the vial right here. Do I have to shift click it? What am I doing wrong here? Alright, so I think I might have messed this one up. I don't know. I might be able to fix it later. But for now, we have a broken spawner right here with the wither skeleton inside that I put in the soul binder. This machine right here. So now this one should work because this has the right soul inside of it. Yeah, this is a much better way because this one doesn't require power and they spawn in between, I think it's like 5 and 20 seconds, maybe a little bit more. It's an average of like 15 seconds, but that's way better for us because that's now an automated farm and we're good. Since we've upgraded to Draconic Evolution, let's go ahead and make something that I wanted to make for a while, but now that we actually got over here, I guess I can do it now. So let's make this. This is called a mob grinder. What this does is this will destroy any mob. It'll just one-shot everything. It is super, super OP. And this is what this looks like inside of the Draconic Evolution system, or I guess tablet. If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause it and read it. But what is important is this right here, 7x7, and this right here, this is the front of it. This is the face of it. And the last new thing that we're gonna craft is this right here. This is called a protection one. This will protect blocks so that only you can break them, so they can't be broken by any other means. Remember this one because this one will save your life in the future when you're making crazy machines. So we need 4 of these. How many can I craft? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just put this in here. That should be everything we were missing for these. Oh, I guess I didn't need 4. I only needed 2. That's fine. And now we can craft this one. Ta-da! I don't have any space for it. And in order to give this one power, we can use just pretty much any charger from any mod pack. I'm pretty sure Ender IO works just fine. Let's go like this. Let's make a wired charger. Got that. Let's put that over here into our power system. Right here is fine. So now this needs one of those. Let's grab it from here because I don't really think I'm going to use that anytime soon. Why did that go down? That's so weird. And how much can this hold? A lot. And we're done. Cool. Oh, it moves over. Perfect. So now we have everything we need in order to build the bottom of this system. So if you guys remember, we made the reinforced glass and all of this before. Up is going to be fluid because fluid counts as experience. This right here is going to need energy. So let's go ahead and go like that. Throw this beautiful thing into our power. As you can see, it is working. And let's start protecting these blocks. So if I hold shift and I right click the block, that will now make it so these blocks are protected. What that means is that this one right here, as you can see, number of blocks protected, will allow me to not be able to break these blocks by any mean other than, I don't actually, yeah, I can't even break it myself. Look, it's just going to come back because the one is going to tell me you're crazy, that block is protected. The only way to unprotect it is to turn it off, and default it's equal sign to change the mode. But why is that important? That's important because now I can automate this up here to work. So if we type in, if we search timer, there's two timers that I like to use. I like to use this one right here. This one sends a signal in 4 directions. And this one right here, this one sends a signal in 1 direction. It's really up to you which one you want to use. I'm going to use this one just because this is a single signal. And I guess that'll be better for this right now. What am, oh, I'm missing. And there's a butter. I literally have it right there, so it's not an issue. Let's make our clock, put that up there since that's where it's going to go anyways. And there's our timer. Pa-dam! So in here, you see this delay, guild style flat. I believe every 20 ticks is 1 second. So 200 ticks is 10 seconds. If we go over here and we add a 1 to it, that changes this to a 1 minute delay. I think a 1 minute delay is too slow. Let's go with probably a 30-second delay. I think that should be enough, right? So it needs to be 600. There we go. That should work right there. Let me show you what we had to replace. We had to replace the 4 on the bottom. So these right here are now called block placers. These will place a block in front of it. It'll always be on. So whenever there's a chance for a block to go in front of it, it'll auto place. Super easy, super simple, nothing special. Up here, we replaced this setup to change it like this. So we have repeaters, each going into each of these dispensers. It does look a little bit cleaner. Now these will drop the item and it'll put the head on top of a block. Since these blocks are here, it should work. So let's test this beautiful thing out. All I should have to do is go like that. Oh yeah, it's connected. It's taking a second. So let's see. So the longest this should take is 30 seconds for this to work, right? In case I got like super unlucky and I put it in as soon as, oh, there we go. Oh, that was beautiful. All right, so down here, it should be good to go. It blows up, but none of those things get damaged. And as soon as it goes down, it all flies into our system. Now, problem, that is still on the floor. The experience is still on the floor, and this is still right here. That's not good. I need to fix this so that these can be collected. Since we don't have to worry about these things getting destroyed, I'm gonna see what happens if we put them inside. And I want to see exactly how much experience we're getting. It looks like we're getting about 3 levels. I did empty this out. Okay, let's try that again, guys. Cool. We have googly eyes coming down. It lands right there, which is perfect. When it explodes, do any of my... nothing should get damaged, right? Everything should be perfect. I get damaged way over here. It instantly gets destroyed by that beautiful machine over there. And we get 4 levels and a little bit more than half, as well as drops, which we want. This is what we want right here. We want the Supremium Essence, and now we automatically get it two at a time, which is actually really good. So, Wither setup, automatic Wither killing machine, boom, come on, come on, and it dies instantly. Awesome. Alright, guys, so now our system is complete. Look at this cool little thing. This thing is so cool. Even the base, like, wow, it looks so good. And there we go, guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.